Curious about how to turn women on instantly? Attraction is both an art and a science, and understanding what turns women on can unlock a deeper connection. There are subtle yet powerful ways to spark desire far beyond physical looks. With the right approach, you can master the psychology behind attraction and learn the 10 proven tricks that turn on women instantly. These tricks to turn a woman on are about more than just chemistry. They involve confidence, humor, and understanding her desires. Want to know how to attract women effortlessly? Dive into these secrets and discover what truly makes a lasting impression. The right knowledge can elevate your relationships to a whole new level. Ready to explore? Number 1. How does attraction work? Understanding attraction, especially from a woman's perspective, is like unlocking a hidden language. It's not just about looks or smooth talk. It's about creating a deep, instinctual connection that speaks to her most primal needs. But what exactly triggers this connection? What makes a woman genuinely attracted to a man? Before diving into the most powerful tips and tricks that can get a woman aroused, let's first explore the underlying factors that create this attraction. Interestingly, these elements can be remembered by the 3 P's: protection, provision, and professing. First, let's talk about protection. Imagine you're out with a woman on a night out and things start to get tense. A drunk guy is being a little too aggressive nearby. In that moment, she's not just looking at you, she's evaluating you. Can you keep her safe? Can you step in if things go south? Women are biologically wired to seek security, not just physical but emotional as well. If she feels protected in your presence, one of her biggest fears is alleviated, allowing her to open up more emotionally and physically. But protection is just the beginning. The second key is provision. Now, this isn't about showering her with expensive gifts or flaunting wealth. It's deeper than that. It's about showing that you're stable, reliable, and capable of taking care of her needs, especially in the long term. Women are naturally inclined to think about the future. After all, they carry the potential burden of childbirth. So, on that first date, when she sees how you handle yourself, how you tip the waiter, or how you talk about your job, she's picking up on cues about your ability to provide. However, even if you can protect and provide, there's one more crucial element: professing. But here's where most men trip up. Women don't just want to hear sweet nothings. They want to see action. Words can be cheap. It's your behavior that counts. Are you consistently there for her? Do you show up when she needs you, not just physically but emotionally? When you show her through your actions that you're genuinely interested and committed, it boosts her confidence and solidifies her attraction. In the end, attraction isn't a mystery, it's a science. And when you approach it with the right mindset, focusing on creating safety, stability, and genuine connection, you're not just turning a woman on, you're building something that can last. Number 2, why appearance matters more than you think. Imagine walking into a room and instantly capturing attention, not just because of your charisma or wit, but because of how you present yourself. We've often been told that personality is everything, but let's be honest, the way you look plays a more significant role than you might have been led to believe. You might have heard that women care primarily about who you are on the inside, but the reality is more nuanced. Women are naturally attracted to certain physical traits. A man who is in shape, for instance, can immediately stand out. Why? Because looking good is often an indicator of self-discipline, which suggests that you're capable of achieving goals and setting yourself apart from the crowd. This doesn't just make you attractive, it signals that you're strong enough to protect and support those you care about. But is it all about muscles and a chiseled jawline? Not necessarily. Scientific studies have shown that women are generally more attracted to a healthy and athletic physique rather than an overly muscular one. This means that achieving an appealing appearance is within reach for most men, not just the genetically gifted or those who live in the gym. Even if intense workouts aren't your thing, starting with something as simple as a daily brisk walk can lead to noticeable improvements. Over time, these small efforts build up, enhancing not just your physical appearance, but your overall confidence and health, a combination that's hard to resist. But here's the million-dollar question. Why is this important? Why should you care about your appearance? The answer lies in the fact that attraction is not just about love or lust. It's about respect, trust, and the belief that you are someone who can handle life's challenges. A well-kept appearance is the first step toward building these qualities in the eyes of others. By investing in your appearance, you're not just making yourself look good. You're positioning yourself to live a healthier, more fulfilling life. Number 3, sense of humor. Laughter, the shortest distance between two people, can bridge gaps and build connections effortlessly. Imagine you're on a first date, the conversation slightly tense, the air thick with anticipation. Then you crack a joke, nothing too elaborate, just a light, witty comment. Suddenly she laughs, and the atmosphere shifts. You've created a moment of shared joy, an instant of connection that speaks volumes. Humor is not just a way to break the ice. It's a subtle tool that reveals you don't take life too seriously, an attractive quality that many admire. Science backs this up. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that enhance mood and build rapport. When a woman laughs, her brain enters a more receptive state, making her more open to positive interactions. Consider this: a gentle tease or playful banter, delivered with tact, can create a different kind of tension, one that keeps things interesting. A well-placed, subtle tease can spark a chemical reaction, heightening emotional engagement and keeping the dynamic lively. However, balance is key. The goal isn't to offend, but to engage, to create a playful challenge that invites a response. But how do you maintain this tension without crossing the line? What if the playful banter turns into something more serious? These are the moments that define the dynamics of attraction. Number 4, mystery. Mystery can be a powerful tool in the art of attraction, yet it's often overlooked. A common mistake men make when trying to win a woman's heart is revealing too much about themselves too soon. Sure, this can build trust, but it can also take away the excitement of the unknown. Once she has you all figured out, you risk blending into the background of her life, just like her other friends. So how can you keep her intrigued? One of the most compelling elements you can add to your charm is mystery. You don't need to lie or deceive, but you also don't need to lay all your cards on the table. When she asks questions, it's okay to be playful and leave some things unanswered. This keeps her guessing and wondering if she truly knows you. Is she investing in someone she hasn't fully figured out? That uncertainty can be far more intriguing than someone she already understands completely. Science suggests that this element of uncertainty can actually heighten attraction. Women, generally drawn to mystery, may find themselves chasing the answers you've intentionally left vague. This chase creates tension, a key ingredient in building romantic interest. Consider this. If she asks about your weekend plans, instead of giving a detailed answer, you could say, "Why don't you join me and find out?" This not only adds a playful element, but also invites her to take a risk, heightening her emotional investment. Women, though often cautious, are more likely to follow their hearts when they feel a connection, which can lead to deeper feelings of attraction. From a Stoic perspective, maintaining an air of mystery aligns with the principle of moderation. You're not withholding information out of manipulation, but rather, you're practicing restraint, sharing only what's necessary, and allowing the relationship to develop naturally. Ultimately, combining mystery with humor and a touch of the unexpected can make you irresistibly intriguing. Rather than being an open book, consider being a captivating story that she's eager to read more of. Number 5, body language. Nonverbal communication is an art that goes beyond words, shaping the way we connect and communicate on a deeper level. You may think you're a pro at body language, but the subtleties of this form of communication are what truly ignite attraction. Think about the tension created when someone subtly swings their hips while walking. It's captivating. For men, mastering this art is a bit more nuanced. Confidence is key, but it's not just about standing tall. What if you could flash a playful smile or wink at just the right moment? These gestures, when done with subtlety and charm, can create a sense of intrigue, hinting at mutual attraction. But perhaps the most powerful tool in your nonverbal arsenal is eye contact. Have you ever locked eyes with someone and felt a connection that words couldn't capture? Eye contact isn't just about looking, it's about being seen. It conveys sincerity, giving her the impression that you're someone worth getting to know, someone she might even consider dating or becoming intimate with. Yet body language alone isn't enough. It must align with your actions, creating a seamless experience that triggers her intuition and shapes how she perceives you. Can she visualize a future with you? Imagine this. You're at a social gathering, and across the room, you notice her glance in your direction. Your first instinct might be to smile, but what if you held her gaze a little longer? Not in an intimidating way, but with a confidence that says, "I see you, and I'm interested." As the evening progresses, your body language becomes a silent conversation. A tilt of the head, a slight lean towards her, a playful touch on the arm. Each gesture, though small, builds a narrative in her mind, one where you're the protagonist. She begins to wonder what it would be like to be close to you, to share more than just casual conversation. This sense of wonder is powerful, pulling her in, making her want to explore those thoughts further. Number 6, the art of emotional connection. Building an emotional connection isn't just about words. It's about depth, vulnerability, and mutual respect. Unlike men who might prioritize physical attraction, many women seek an emotional bond that transcends the visible. This connection often requires more than surface-level conversations. It demands sincerity, vulnerability, and a willingness to share your fears. Imagine this. You're on a date, and the conversation drifts from casual topics to something more personal. Instead of sticking to the surface, you decide to open up about a challenge you faced, something that still makes you uneasy. As you share, you notice her attentiveness and empathy growing, but instead of dwelling on the sadness, you subtly shift the conversation to something positive, perhaps a lesson learned or a shared value. This balance between vulnerability and positivity fosters a deeper emotional bond, making her feel that the connection between you is meaningful and genuine. From a psychological standpoint, vulnerability often begets trust. When you share something personal, you signal that you trust the other person, which encourages them to reciprocate. This exchange of vulnerability creates a unique emotional intimacy. The science behind this is rooted in the concept of mutual vulnerability, which research has shown can lead to stronger, more meaningful relationships. However, it's essential to approach this with caution. While forming an emotional connection can be incredibly powerful, there's a fine line between genuine bonding and emotional manipulation. If you attempt to manipulate her emotions, it could backfire, leading to mistrust and distance. The key is authenticity. Only share what you genuinely feel and be ready to listen without judgment. After a few dates, you've developed a rapport, but you're not sure if the emotional connection is strong enough. How do you know if she's truly invested emotionally? The answer lies in matching her emotional level. Pay attention to her cues. If she's sharing something deeply personal, mirror her vulnerability by opening up as well. If she seems hesitant, gently encourage her by sharing a positive or meaningful story. This emotional synchronicity not only strengthens the bond, but also makes it easier to gauge where she stands emotionally. In the end, emotional connection is about creating a safe space where both of you can be your true selves. It's not about rushing into intimacy, but laying the groundwork for a deeper, more meaningful relationship. When done right, this emotional connection can be the key to unlocking not just her heart, but a lasting, genuine relationship. Number 7, your caresses. Touch is a subtle yet powerful tool in the art of seduction. If you've managed to secure a date, numerous opportunities for physical connection will naturally arise, beginning with a warm embrace as you greet one another. However, understanding the nuances of how to touch a woman is crucial. Done correctly, it can build attraction and deepen the connection, but missteps can easily push her away. A simple brush of her hair as you whisper something in her ear can be far more effective than a firm grip on her arm. Subtlety is key. Touch her back, arms, or hands. These are safe zones for initial contact. Remember, the rest is to be earned through trust and mutual comfort. Some men advocate for a firmer touch, believing it signals confidence, but this can easily backfire. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and feeling a heavy hand on your shoulder. It can feel intrusive and overwhelming. Instead, start gently, gauge her reaction, and adjust accordingly. If she leans in or mirrors your actions, you're likely on the right path. As the evening progresses and the connection deepens, your touch can become more intense. This intensity should build naturally, guided by her body language and response. Think of it as a dance. Both partners need to be in sync for the experience to be enjoyable. But what happens when things start to heat up? Should you take the lead or wait for her cues? The answer lies in a balance between assertiveness and respect. Taking the lead doesn't mean dominating. It means being attuned to her desires and responding in a way that enhances the moment. Science supports the importance of touch in human interaction. Studies show that even brief touches can release oxytocin, the love hormone, fostering feelings of warmth and connection. But be mindful. There's a fine line between a touch that feels comforting and one that feels invasive. Number 8, confidence, not arrogance. Imagine stepping into a room and all eyes subtly turn in your direction. What draws their attention isn't flashy attire or loud gestures, but an undeniable aura of self-assuredness, a confidence that doesn't need validation from others. This is the kind of presence that leaves people intrigued, asking themselves, what makes this person so different? Confidence is more than just a trait. It's a subtle yet powerful tool that shapes how others perceive and interact with you. But what makes confidence so captivating? It's the quiet assurance, the unspoken belief in one's worth, that speaks louder than any words. Unlike arrogance, which repels, true confidence attracts and fascinates. Now consider the fine line between confidence and arrogance. Why do some people exude an irresistible magnetism while others push people away? The answer lies in how they carry themselves. Confidence is rooted in self-awareness and an understanding of one's strengths and limitations, whereas arrogance stems from insecurity and a need to assert superiority. This distinction is crucial in how others respond to you. Let's explore a hypothetical scenario. You're at a networking event and you encounter two individuals. The first speaks loudly about their achievements, desperate for recognition. The second listens more than they speak, offering insights only when necessary, their calm demeanor reflecting a deep sense of self-assurance. Who would you find more engaging? Most likely the second individual, because their confidence is understated, drawing you in rather than pushing you away. From a psychological standpoint, humans are naturally drawn to those who exhibit composure and leadership. When you exude genuine confidence, it signals to others that you're in control, not just of yourself, but of the situation. This is a form of social proof. If you believe in yourself, Others are more likely to believe in you too. But here's the key. Confidence isn't about overpowering others. It's about being secure enough in yourself to lift others up. This behavior not only makes you likable, but also sets you apart from those who come across as distant or unapproachable. In essence, true confidence is about striking a balance, being assured, not arrogant, mysterious, not aloof, likable, but not needy. So how can you cultivate this kind of confidence? Start by embracing your strengths and acknowledging your weaknesses. Practice self-reflection and focus on personal growth rather than seeking approval from others. Over time, you'll find that your confidence will naturally radiate, drawing others toward you. Number 9. Why is it that lust has such a powerful hold over us? Lust, the universal human weakness, is something we all encounter, and it often drives us to seek satisfaction through not-so-healthy habits. But what if you could channel that energy into building a deep emotional connection, creating an irresistible allure? Imagine combining subtle hints, playful flirtation, and emotionally charged communication. You're not just flirting. You're weaving a narrative in her mind, allowing her imagination to fill in the gaps. When you master this art, you're not merely indulging in casual conversations. You're creating a magnetic pull that she finds hard to resist. This doesn't mean prying into her past or oversharing your own experiences. Instead, it's about delicately introducing fantasies, offering just enough to stir her curiosity. What would happen if you planted the seed of a thrilling scenario and then let it linger? The answer is simple. Her mind will begin to fill in the blanks, and that unfulfilled curiosity will draw her closer to you. Women, as research suggests, have a highly developed imaginative capacity. By creating a space where she feels comfortable exploring these ideas, you're allowing her to emotionally invest in the possibilities. When she's engaged on this level, the emotional tension builds naturally, leading to a deeper connection. Consider this. The more skilled you become at this dance of words and emotions, the faster you'll be able to create that sense of desire. Over time, your ability to craft these scenarios will make you seem like an irresistible catch, someone who understands the subtle interplay of emotional and physical attraction. But here's the key. It requires patience, practice, and a keen understanding of how to balance excitement with restraint. By doing so, you're not just creating a fleeting moment of lust. You're laying the groundwork for a relationship where she's emotionally and mentally invested in you. So what are the scenarios you could introduce that would ignite this kind of tension? How do you balance the fine line between playful flirting and genuine emotional engagement? The answers lie in understanding the power of suggestion, the art of leaving just enough unsaid, and the ability to make her feel both excited and comfortable. Remember, when a woman feels a strong emotional connection, imperfections fade, and all that remains is the allure you've carefully crafted. In the end, it's not just about creating lust. It's about building an emotional bond that goes beyond the physical, one that leaves her constantly thinking about you and eager to explore what's next. How will you use this knowledge to your advantage? What steps will you take to master this delicate art? The journey is as intriguing as the destination, both for you and for her. Number 10, kindness and compassion. Acts of kindness and empathy are not simply virtues, but are also compelling signals of genuine character that can deeply captivate and attract women. Kindness and compassion are more than just virtues. They are the essence of true attraction. Imagine a person who shows genuine care to someone who can offer nothing in return. This selfless behavior not only reveals a generous heart, but also captivates anyone who witnesses it. Picture this. You're at a crowded cafe, and someone goes out of their way to help a struggling elderly woman with her groceries. The warmth of their gesture stands out amidst the hustle and bustle, drawing admiration from everyone around. Why does such an act create such a profound impact? It's because it highlights a rare and valuable trait: empathy. In a world where many seek something in return, being kind without expectation is incredibly magnetic. Studies in social psychology reveal that acts of kindness activate the brain's reward system, making both the giver and receiver feel more connected and fulfilled. Acts of kindness and empathy are deeply attractive traits, signaling a generous heart and a generous spirit to women who are immensely attracted to them. Unlocking the secrets of attraction requires understanding what turns women on and applying effective strategies that resonate deeply. With these 10 proven tricks that turn on women instantly, you can master the art of allure by focusing on authentic connections and self-awareness. Each tip offers insight into how to turn women on, going beyond superficial attraction to establish a genuine bond. These tricks to turn a woman on are not just quick fixes. They are grounded in the principles of respect, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Embracing these qualities can elevate your interactions and provide a deeper understanding of how to attract women. By being present, attentive, and confident, you can create an irresistible allure that draws women to you naturally. If you found these insights helpful, please show your support by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to The Stoic Goddess and share your thoughts in the comments. Hit the notification bell to catch more amazing videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.